I am your RusAme reader, Crowsong, and today I will be reading to you from Handcuffs by Raccoon Mania. Now, on to Chapter 4. Russia began searching through his coat for any alcohol. At this point, he would even drink rum. Even whiskey sounded like heaven at this point. Luckily, he found a flask with some vodka. Russia grimaced as he realized the vodka was mixed with some water as well. After a few minutes, Russia saw that America was regaining consciousness. America's eyes fluttered open, and the first thing he saw was Russia's face. "America, are you well?" America groaned. "No." Russia looked at America with a questioning look. "Why?" America looked at Russia and rubbed his sore throat. The Russian appeared indifferent as to the fact that he choked America, which was most likely the cause of the sore throat. "Because the first thing I saw waking up was your face." Russia retorted, making a statement. "You're fine." Bored, the two left the door closed, and America let Russia borrow his Nintendo 2DS. And America used his Nintendo 3DS. America demonstrated the basics of the device and handed Russia the mini chip with a game encoded in it. He put it in the Nintendo gaming slot thing, and the two began playing Pokemon. After 7 minutes of playing, Russia had caught a few Pokemon. America had caught many Pokemon, and they decided to do a battle. Well, in reality, it was rather that America decided and Russia was tricked into agreeing. After Russia had exclaimed a few swears in Russian, thrown the Nintendo on the ground, luckily it hadn't broken, America put the games away in fear for their safety. Pretty soon, it was night, and a few knocks could be heard from the door of the room. America moved to get up, but the handcuffs stopped him from getting further. Russia had chosen not to get up. "Russia, I gotta go see what they want." "Niet. We'll go get a few bottles of rum or whatever. Maybe I have some moonshine." America muttered the last part to himself. Upon hearing that, Russia stood up in a flash, slightly jerking America backwards. Russia swiftly opened the door, forgetting the American who was chained to him, and Russia ran around the house, searching for the kitchen. America bounded on the floor, desperately trying to avoid hitting walls, corners, chairs, states, cities, toys left lying around, and more. Once Russia had found the kitchen, America still wasn't in the clear. Russia pulled here and there, searching for alcohol. Beer, wine, rum, whiskey, moonshine, vodka, anything would do. Eventually, Russia had scavenged moonshine, found hidden behind a tile under the counter, some whiskey, marked for Texas, so Russia left that in the fridge, a Bud Light that America snatched for himself, and a bottle of vodka, gift from Belarus to Canada, but Canada doesn't really drink vodka, so he left the vodka for America. Content with his findings, Russia only then remembered America, noticing the scratches, the dirty and slightly ripped sheet under America, and the few bloodstains. Russia knelt down and helped America to a chair. Next time I go sledding, I'd rather not do so in my house, on a thin blanket, America exclaimed, seemingly not frightened or not having seized the fact that he could have been fatally injured. Russia opened his mouth to comment on how dangerous that was, and that America should have shouted at him so that they could have walked or ran instead of gone sledding, but Russia thought better of it and said nothing on that topic. America let out a hearty laugh and got up, beginning to limp towards the gathering states. Russia followed, holding very closely the precious alcohol. "Man, that was so cool!" exclaimed New Jersey. "Maybe tomorrow we could do the same thing," whispered an excited New York to New Jersey, who nodded. Both were wearing the silliest of grins. Seattle had come back inside. She was planning on sleeping in a tent outside, and in the morning she wanted to go for a hike. Curious from all of the noise. Let out a laugh and was ushered back outside by Washington State. After a few minutes, the states had, for the most part, wandered off. America checked every room, slowly turning the lights off, sang his goodnights, and Russia followed behind him, watching as the American limped along the halls. "America, stay still." Russia had forced America to sit on the chair in the bathroom after he had found the first aid kit. It was quite awkward, but Russia eventually got the hang of disinfecting and bandaging the scratches America bore with one hand. America hissed in pain every time rubbing alcohol or disinfecting touched his injuries. It stung like hell, so I believe America was having quite an adequate reaction to the disinfecting process. Eventually, Russia was finished. America knew Russia meant well, and even if it was painful, at least none of the injuries would get infected. "Thanks." Russia looked up, and America stared at his feet. "What?" Russia asked, clearly having heard what America said, but choosing to double-check just in case. "I said thanks," America mumbled, slightly louder this time. Russia had a small smile on his face. Before America could notice, though, Russia turned away and hid the smile. America yawned, sleepy due to his completely whack sleep schedule, meaning he could stay up till 4 a.m., feel sleepy at 3 p.m., or fall asleep at any random moment, in short. Once Russia turned back to face America, it was too late. America had already fallen asleep. "How can you be sleeping? You slept for at least 5 hours today," Russia whispered, confused. Yet Russia still chose not to wake America up. He picked the American up and placed him on his shoulder, not really caring if America woke up. Russia began walking through the hallways, searching for the country's room. Once found, there was a mini sign with America written on it, along with a few other inscriptions, most likely written by the states or cities. Russia walked inside and tossed America on his bed. Russia settles on the floor, his wrist lightly hanging in the air due to the handcuffs. The Russian took a sip from the moonshine just to taste it and put it down. It wasn't the best, but the moonshine was strong. And with that, they slept in the pitch black room. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you've enjoyed. And we have a Discord. The link to it is down in the description if you feel like joining us. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.